I'm gonna do one of these episodes once a week. It's called You're Up Late with Kyle McKenzie. I'm your host, Kyle McKenzie, and I'm here to tell you a story about something that happened 20 years ago. Well, I'm almost 38 years old, so this actually happened just after my 16th birthday, but I was living in a group home and I decided to run away for the night. And I walked all over the place. I was in Cedarbrae. It's a neighborhood in Calgary. And I just walked to the park. Walked up to the Blockbuster video, because that's when you rented videotapes and DVD players or DVDs and stuff like that back in the 2000s. So I walk up to Blockbuster right off Southland Drive and 24th Avenue, 24th Street. And I go back to Cedarbrae, crawl into a ditch, and try to sleep. And I couldn't sleep, obviously. Remember, after that, I walked over this road. I walked through these houses. And this is like the middle of the night. This is like 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. And I'm walking like through these houses. And like I'm walking through these, like a neighborhood of houses. And I get to this road and there's no cars going down it, so I cross. So I go from Cedarbrae across the road to Woodbine, right? Now I'm walking and walking and walking, and I have no idea where I am. And this is like 2003, April 30th, I think. Yeah, so it's pretty cold out. It's at nighttime. And all I had on was a black hoodie. I remember that. Had $10 in my pocket. That's it. I went to 7-Eleven in Woodbine. And I tried to sleep in the washroom. I don't know what I was thinking. I didn't have much street sense back then. Anyways, they kicked me out of there. And there was some, not really a big guy, but kind of intimidating. He had tattoos on the back of his neck. And he was with someone. And this guy comes up to me and he says, "Hey, you want to get some beer with us?" And I said, "Sure." And I'm thinking, we're going to go get some beers. We're going to get a 6-pack. So we call a taxi. And he says, "Okay, you can come with us, but you got to pay us $5 to get some beers." So I did. I gave him $5, hopped in the taxi. We go from Woodbine, pretty much Candy Meadows, the Tim Hortons, on Elbow Drive at Southland. Now at that point, we went to the Tim Hortons. I think they got a coffee. I didn't get anything. But they said, "Oh yeah, we know this guy named had a strange name. I'm not sure what it was. like Clifford or something, or Ralph, or something strange like that. And we're walking. We walk from Tim Hortons up Elbow Drive. And they're all talking about how great this guy is, how wonderful he is, you know. Oh, but he got arrested for battery. There, you look in the Canadian legal system, there is no assault charge for battery. And like, I've been charged so many times with like aggravated assaults, assaults with weapons, assaults. And there is no battery in Canada, so I knew he was full of crap. But you know what? I still went with him. And so we're walking up Elbow Drive. And I asked him, "You ever been to jail?" He said, "Yeah, I spent 2 months in jail." And I said to him, "Which one?" And he says, "Oh, it's up by Olds. That's the penitentiary. You don't spend 2 months in Bowden Institution, Bowden Penitentiary." I've been there myself. You don't spend 2 months there. You spend at least 16 months. So then we're walking and walking and walking. And we get to a clearing where there's some grass. And this is at middle of the night, probably 3 a.m. And the reason why they wanted to go to this guy's place is to drink some beers and go to sleep. That's what I wanted to do too. And so we get to this house. It's got a garage and it's got a porch that the stairs go up. Probably about a good 6 feet. No, more than that, because it's on top of the garage. The guy, his name is Pat, got a tribal tattoo on the back of his neck. Got a Taurus bull tattoo. Dresses like a complete clown. I think his nickname is Patches. Wearing a Crip bandana. D12 M&M hat. What a dork, you know. I know I'm a Christian. I shouldn't judge people, but this guy was a dork. So anyways, we get to this house, and Patches, or Pat or whatever, and his friend Steve, the other guy who's normal looking, doesn't look like a clown. They creep up quietly up the stairs, and I'm wondering, why are you creeping quietly up there? And this should have been a red flag, but it wasn't, because I used to be pretty stupid. I would say stupider than I am now, but streetwise, yes, I was stupider than I am now. He opens the door and he looks at me and says, "You coming?" I said, "No." And then he sighs, and then he walks down the steps, and the door opened, like it literally opened. If you're gonna meet your friend at 3 a.m, and I forgot to add one detail. They said they met this guy at the C-Train station the same day, like earlier that day. You don't meet somebody at a C-Train station and they give you your address and leave the door open for you. You know what that was? Well, let's just say I would have never been seen again. I know the other guy, he was of Arabic descent, and he said his name was Steve. These guys tried to have me killed. But you know what? It's God saving me. It's God protecting me. God is the answer to all of life's questions. So then, I just know about it now. I know about that place. You got the history on it. I don't know if I want to say it. Dude, that was a red room. They were gonna torture me, kill me, do horrible things to me. And I avoided it. You know how many times I've avoided red rooms? Too many to count. Too many. So, by that time, when all said it was done, the sun came up. I went home and I was in trouble. I was in trouble, big trouble, for running away. If you're a kid, don't be an idiot and run away, because you never know what could happen to you. God bless you.